9 countries rehearsed today during the first rehearsals on the first day of Eurovision 2019. This is, of course, for the first semi-final. I think we should go around and name our winners, our losers, and a grower. Are you ready? Let's do this! So first off, let's name our biggest grower, an act maybe we underestimated before or which won us over today, starting with Chris.
So my grower for today was Zena from Belarus. Very colourful, very urban and cool and funky. She really killed the vocals on that final run through. Was a big, I liked the song before, but now I really like it. And I think that she is moving towards that spot where maybe she could qualify. I think that a couple of songs that I maybe had in the qualification spots fell down a little today, and Zena has definitely risen in my estimations at least.
Right. My grower for the day is Poland. I was really not a fan of this song. Maybe it's because every time I think of Poland, I see the butter churning girls. I don't know, but I was not a fan of Poland going into this. And after today, I really love this act. The beautiful red matte lipstick, just the Balinese like dance moves. They were stunning, they're beautiful, they have class, and I can't wait to see them proceed.
My grower, she's a woman from Minsk. It's Belarus. Yes. Am I gonna like it? Are you gonna like it? Yeah. And we do. This song has a riff. It's one of the few songs that gets stuck in your head. I've been singing it all day. She can sing. We said it earlier. She proved to everyone she can hit that high note.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when is the backing vocalist gonna be unveiled to hit it? But no, Zena hit it. Zena, Eurovision princess, absolutely nailed it. Visually, there's a lot going on. It's a bit chaotic, but they will clean and tighten and make this more presentable. I like the choreography. I like when the ladies come out. I really just enjoyed this. It's a very pleasurable 3 minutes with a lot going on, and it stood out today in a sea of good songs. In any case, time to move on from our grower to our biggest disappointment. Now, it's hard to be cruel, but sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind, because there is still time to fix things. Chris.
And I think that one country that really needs to fix things is Finland in particular. I think that the staging has gone far too far apart from each other. You know, Daruda's over in one corner, the singer, Mother Nature, Statue of Liberty, whatever she is sort of on that silly little platform. It's just way too far apart, and looking at the rest of the staging that we've seen so far today, yes, okay, maybe Hungary was a little bit of a disappointment, but they at least, they did well with camera cuts, and the LED worked. There just was really not much going on for Finland. They had an alright LED, but even that wasn't a wow moment for me. I think that they've made changes to what worked at UMK, and it's not worked out for them.
I really like the Mother Earth trapped in the glass triangle. I thought it was a very effective
She looks like the
visual.
Statue of Liberty.
Which is a symbol to millions of immigrants who have started a new life in America.
I love what it stands for. I'm American, you are American, but the Statue of Liberty does not need to be in this song.
She ain't here, Mother Nature's here. Mother Earth, I understand your reservations. I think they have time to tweak it, though. I think it's just a matter of camera cuts and camera angles. At times, things felt empty, so I think maybe make it tighter, and then it will feel more full. In any case, Suzanne, what is your biggest disappointment? Not in life, but
I could talk for a minute here about disappointment. However, I am a happy Hoppa girl. Nonetheless, my disappointment following the 9 songs we heard today is Montenegro. I really went into this, and you guys know I'm always a little late to the game, so I literally finished listening to all of the songs 2 nights ago.
Try today at breakfast.
Okay, so I literally finished listening to all of the songs today at breakfast, but nonetheless, I did listen to all of the songs. I knew who I liked, knew who I didn't like. Montenegro was one that I rather liked, and today I was just overwhelmed by the pick me moments where everyone needed to be center stage. They couldn't connect, they seemed really disjointed. The whole go team moment,
Right.
That's the one that's really gonna stick with me. I actually hope they remove that. And then, of course, there's the girl like running away, being pulled back, and then falling. And I get that kind of ties to the song, but the way it's done just doesn't really click for me. But that's just my opinion.
My biggest disappointment, and this is hard because I was disappointed in a few places, I'm going to go with Hungary, actually. I didn't like the song initially. Then, after listening to it and doing the last Wee Wee Jury video, I was like, actually, that's really quality. It's really got a lot of depth. But the depth is just not coming through with the staging. I think the stage looks empty. I think it just gets very boring. We already said the song took a long time to get started, but they don't kickstart it with staging. They have this massive staging, could have done so much, and it doesn't feel like there's anything besides darkness and a bit of gold. And I'm sorry, darkness and a bit of gold, that's not enough, hunty. He sounds great. He looks great. The man can sing, but the staging is threadbare. It's absent. I feel like there is no staging here. In any case.
But, all of our disappointments, there's still plenty of time to make changes and become a grower.
Yeah, and it's not like we don't. I really, really like Zena Palm as a song, but I just feel like if you're going for subtle staging, Slovenia did it better today, and I've seen things like that done better before at previous Eurovisions. That's my concern with Hungary, at least.
And that's what we always say. Judging a song, judging a live version, and judging a live version with staging, those are three different things. So yes, opinions can and do change, even if you're on a jury in Romania. All right, moving right along. Your first winner of the day, Chris.
My first winner of the day would be Slovenia. They've elevated what they had at EMA. They've got that whole galaxy scene going on. Their connection is just so wonderful to watch and just be on stage, and they just seem they're so well put together, and it just comes across. It's something that I enjoy watching, and yes, the song is very, very subtle, but I think it works, and I think it's just a nice sort of ocean, and just the fact that they are those star-crossed lovers amongst the stars, amongst the galaxy.
Stunning.
And for those 3 minutes, you're completely taken into their world.
Suzanne's fallen out of frame. Let's go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Back in.
And who's one of your winners?
So my first winner of today after first rehearsals is Lake Malawi. Oh my gosh. From the moment I listened to this song, I said I absolutely positively loved the dance moves and just how happy this song was. Albert connected so well with the audience. That entire team of artists, they connected well. They connected with us. It really came across. I loved everything about this song. It's fun, it's hip. I hear it playing in my mind over and over again. It's happy and it's nostalgic, which is something that we can all relate to, I believe. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing how Lake Malawi does, because I love you guys.
Lake Malawi from Czech Republic is also one of my winners. This was already very likable before we got here, but it's been taken to the next level. And this is not over the top at all. They have a few rectangular frames representing the Instagram story, and then they have a bucket of charisma and some block coloring in their sweaters. And my God, that is enough. It really works.
It is enough.
They kept it simple. They kept its charm. They've made it feel somehow bigger for the Eurovision stage, but it's not irritating, it's not overdone, and it's kept its core. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just strengthened its core. Because this is Albert's vision. I talked to the head of delegation, and he was like, look, we're not going to try to micromanage them. They're going to give us a vision, and we're going to make it happen. And their vision is simple, and it's really lovely and touching. And ultimately, putting the staging to the side, it's all about him. The way he looks at that camera, the way he dances, it's just sweet and uplifting. And I think they're going to come third place or better in this final.
Yeah, definitely. I would say my other winner is Lake Malawi. I would say Tamta, I feel like it's a bit hard to kind of factor her into this.
We didn't get to hear it.
Because we didn't get to hear it. So maybe if I had heard it, Tamta would have been in contention, but that's why she's not for me. But yeah, Lake Malawi are also one of my winners. Everything that you said, the charisma, the likability, the staging. There are a couple of things that they can tweak and I would enjoy more with the staging, like where the filters come in. That was unnecessary, just get rid of that. But I thought everything else really, really, really strong. It took what we saw, the potential at that Vidbeer performance, where everybody kind of turned a corner and was like, oh, actually, this is a really good song. Now it's a really good song with really great staging and a very likable and votable lead singer.
Is he your other winner?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Well done. I love that.
that.
Sorry, I haven't eaten, honey. So, question for you: who's your other winner?
So before I move into that, William made a comment about how it's simply enough, and I just want to remind every single one of you, our amazing wiwibloggs fans, that you are enough. And You make this for us? Okay. Now that I've thanked you, told you that you are
Do you do drugs? What? This is like
I do not.
rush of blood to the head. What is happening?
But I do teach yoga, and it really is.
Endorphins, there you go.
They make
She's high on neurotransmitters. It's fine.
they make it for me. All right.
Second winner.
My second winner is Belarus. As I shared before, I
good.
literally finished listening to everything at breakfast this morning, and Zena is just, she is a star. She is a Serbian queen.
She's from Belarus, though.
Oh God, she's a Belarusian queen? Sorry, totally confused. You know, I literally, in my spreadsheet where I keep my notes, I had to put the flags there just to stay on top of things. So she is a Belarusian queen, but she's so young. She has so much talent. She has so much stage presence. Her vocals are on point. When I first watched this, I saw this whole Austin Powers theme kind of emerging. And even though her outfit today was totally different, I still see this Austin Powers theme. And well, I love Austin Powers. And I just thought she was really, really awesome. And I think this is one for me that's, it's going to continue to grow. But for today, it is one of my winners. Thank you, Zena.
Well, hard to follow that, but I also love my yoga students. Just kidding.
Oh, one more thing on Zena. The butterfly and transformation, the amazing cat coming out of her head. Life is cats. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm just going to give an honorable mention. Shout out to Slovenia. I think the second half is really strong. I just think after the opening, I got a little confused. I didn't want to see the audience, basically. I just want to see them. But this is in a very good position, and this is not shade. I think they're in a very strong position to do very well in the grand final. But my other winner, and this was tricky. The reason this is tricky is because we did not hear her. It is Tamta from Cyprus. The staging to me was sufficiently strong. The choreography was sufficiently strong to make this one of my winners. There's nothing else like this. Yes, Zena is also pop and dance, but this is like four dudes, they're queen, they're all moving. It's very Sasha Jean-Baptiste Beyonce. We're talking MTV EMA level choreography, styling. I like the wet look. It's just very well thought through. It's shamelessly pop, and we need that. We love that. That's how you get mainstream audiences to like Eurovision, frankly. This is a very radio-friendly song, and she delivered it well. We couldn't hear her, though, because in the press center, there was no audio because she was the first to go, so that's unfortunate, but I have faith in my girl. You know, in our interview, she said she recently injured her 5th vertebrae on her spine, so for the past month, she's not been able to even walk at times or get in heels, and here she was slaying choreo at the highest level. Okay, we're talking...
those amazing patent leather boots.
Yes.
And in her first rehearsal,
Oh my
when it's like,
God.
it doesn't even really matter as much.
No.
Like, she could have done it, like, sat down in a wheelchair.
Amen.
You were Nicholas Yosa.
Yeah, I think she, at one point, she was not, what's the word? Bedridden or something?
Oh,
like
yeah,
it was a serious injury early on, but she has come forward and she slayed. She rose like a phoenix in high heels. In any case, those are our winners, disappointments, and growers today on day one of the first rehearsals of Eurovision Song Contest 2019. Semi-final 1. That is a mouthful. Who are yours?
Can you say it again?
Hell no. Who are your winners? Who are your lovers? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Well, this is what we think. We want to know what you think.
I just said that, didn't I?
No, you didn't quite say that, and you really can't end a wiwibloggs video without saying, we want to know what you think.
You can also leave a like, hit subscribe. Thank you again. 80,000 subscribers. That's so amazing.
80.
80.
Actually, it's more than 80
It's
now.
getting bigger than us.
And you can order your own limited edition Eurovision themed DNA kit from MyHeritage by visiting bit.ly/wiwidna. That's bit.ly/wiwidna.
So much cool stuff going on here in the press center for anyone coming in. Plus, when you do order, don't forget ESC WiWi as your free shipping
That's
code.
your coupon code. We'll see you later.
Follow us on the web.